Namaste Bharat and to the whole world. You are watching Gradually a Noob channel with me, Anoop, and I apologize for the delay for my this video. I had promised that video will be in the next day, but my editing software had a problem and it cannot export the video of mine, so this video got delayed. So without further ado, let's start the video. In this video I uploaded, it is not my first career video of ETS-2. For that it is my mistake because I had turned off the Steam video recording system, so it cannot be recorded then, and I cannot then at the last I saw that and I terribly regretted it. So I had done some small jobs from there and located some 4 or 5 cities then, and this is after that I recorded this video. So let's start. From the career side, you could see what I had done in the game. In the career progress, I have done total deliveries of 4. I have discovered the cities for five cities, and I have many kind of penalties and violations of traffic violations. Cargo section, I had done tires, backflow preventers, post packages, empty pallets, etc., etc. So I had done many things. Now in that, let's go to the job section and take a job. I would select the, I don't know, Osnaburg and something, and to the location of something called Castle. I would take the job of I don't kind of spell it. Then is it lumber? Then let's go. Now what I select, what I got in this job is a Volvo, and that's it. I don't know what the model and what anything is. So let's start. In this journey I would share my job hunting experience and job hunt in India, what it feels like. I would share that I said in my last video or first video, you would say. In India we could get job for a newcomer in various kind of ways, but the main 3 ways in I would say I find that we get a job for me as a newcomer very soon, like the recruitment agencies and from some institute, and at last I would say my college in campusing. But there are some advantages and disadvantages to this. If say I would go to a agency for hire, they would get me some they had some intermediaries between employers and potential employees. They assist companies finding suitable candidates for open positions and help job seekers discover opportunities that align with their skills. But mainly in Bharat, the agencies use very I would say cost implicated things for middle class and non-middle class. Non-middle class means poor people. They occasionally in many areas search for middle class students. They would search for and get their numbers, and one day they would call them and say you got a job and you have to come to this location and that location, we are hiring, and etc., etc. And for that only they would book a costly I would say apartment or buildings, office, and possibly seem like they are a very big agency for a hire, or a company itself which hires people, and they are basically a fake agency type. Fake agency, I would not say. There are many kinds of agencies who rent a office and then book some things and done some things. I don't know, possibly, but what I would say, that there is efficiency for taking money from these middle class people. They gave them hope, they gave them a dream, and at the end of the day they would take money from them. Some agencies don't do that. Some agencies take money, but after they get a job and something. But some agencies have their own institute also, where they train their students to be eligible for next interviews of companies they selected for. So from them, they from this institute they also get money, and this is the, I would say, link between these things. But for the companies, it is also a very negative things, because if companies' dependence on external agencies might hinder the development of internal recruitment capabilities, which can make companies vulnerable if agency support becomes unavailable or unreliable. Many such agencies become fraud recruit for companies. They take extravagant money from the students or some people to make them interview take them to the interview, or passing them from the interview. They had some connection to the HR and this and this. For some reputed companies, it is a very big threat, because it can make the company internally very hollow like, and in future it will implicate themselves. That is the main reason I would speak of, that agencies can be good for the people, and it has bad aspects also. For this whole situation, I would speak of the negative things very much. Now let's start for the advantages. What kind of advantage these agencies can give us, the job seekers? What they can give, as they can bring the talented persons, or search for the talented persons and the potential candidates for the jobs they seek. One candidate can be applying for a newcomer, say he don't know what kind of job he can get and apply. They can align them with their job requirements. And second, it becomes efficient for time and resource also, like hiring process. The company's activities can be more specific on the operational systems, and something they had done called agencies can done some screening and initial, so the applier or job seekers can get very easy in the interviews and the later problems they had to face in the recruitment process. And in the first, I would say, they have the access to the broader talent pool, where they can get the extensive database of potential candidates. And this is it. This is like, these are the three kinds of I would say the advantages they get. But additionally, I would say the market knowledge and the expertise are not have to be have done by the agencies in Bharat. I would say the market knowledge they had not done because they are specialized in efficient making interviews, because they had some connection to the institute also, which I had said that the institute are making what market knowledge and expertise the applier needs for the interview. So the market and expertise knowledge is already had been done by the institute, and then it had gone to the agency for the recruitment. It is a linking process. One had been done the grooming process, and other had done the next interview process. So these are done in step by step. So in the next part we will come to the institute. Now institute, or I would say the training institutes, play a critical role for the gap between the job seekers skills and employees requirements. Thereby the efficiency increases in the hiring process. So institutions has equipped these individuals with the necessary competencies, making them more attractive candidates for potential employers. The preparedness which they get in the institute by specialized programs that focus on developing both technical and soft skills essential for various industries. They would have a streamlining hiring process, like the companies often collaborate with training institute. I said that in the first thing, that institute also, from the institute also companies hire in many kinds of recruitment happen in the institute for the candidates. So it can be directly connected with the company. Institute is not an agency, but institute can be a place for job seekers to be placed. So they also identify and recruit qualified candidates. So partnership enable companies to access a pool of pre-trained individuals who are ready to contribute in the society and their companies also. They also give them a learning and development facility in the institutes, and also internship. An internship can be a very pivotal role in the life of a newcomer or a first experience, because this can be a very noteworthy situation for his whole life. That if a newcomer can get a job in a very noticeable company internship, at the later in the future he or she would get a very high payable job in the corporate market. So this is the thing what institute prepares their jobs, or I would say applies for. But there are some disadvantages to this, like the cost. When we get to the cost of agency hire, by hiring of agencies, the cost gets slight less for that, but the institute, it costs hefty fees for education, unaffordable for some students. And the quality variability, like many kinds of institute don't maintain their standards, and some provide outdated stuffs, and after completing their course there cannot be any employment assured for the job seekers or appliers. So, and the practical learning has become a uh, very much of a critical disadvantages for this kind of institute, because they many institute focus mainly on theory rather than real world applications, such as the practical experience of some. There are also some fake institute or scams happen in our Bharat, and there are many these kinds of fraudulent institutions that exploit students by providing fake certification. The certificate they gave cannot be used in any kind of things and any kind of interview or resume sections. Like, Bharat had seen many this kind of rise in the unrecognized training institute that offer degrees, fake degrees and job guarantees. And in last 2 or 3 years, there had been many kinds of police cases on this. So please, if there are any kind of listener in this video or viewers, please first check and verify the institute is recognized by UGC or AICTE, etc., and the very course which has a validity, and look for industry partnership they gave you, and please read the complaints and reviews of this fake institute from internet. This fake institute can waste the time and effort of a newcomer, and there are some legal issues there, and they can damage the career of any kinds of applier. With they ruin their life, basically they ruin their life. This fake institute can ruin anyone's life. So please be careful before applying for any kind of institute you are preparing for. And last but not the least, the very common thing a student or a first experience gainer come from the background which they seek job from is college. Mainly some come from government college, some come from private college, some even came done their degree from a university, reputed university, etc. So the main thing a student dreamed of in their life when they are in teenage, that they would get a job after they had done their studies, at least in college or university. So yes, at least main advantage of a college is their campusing, and from the assured job opportunity that any kind they give, but those are given for the talented and lucky persons who can get a job from campus. Hiring strategies are of utmost importance today. Almost 74% of organizations are focusing their recruitment strategies on diversity and inclusion, and campus hiring allows them to diversify their recruitment pipeline with candidates who come from wide array of backgrounds. This also helps the poor and middle class students very much, who hope to live up to their family's income and help them. Colleges like government colleges offer a non-cost interviews with companies in their campus, but I don't know what the private colleges offer, but the cost of a private college fees can be seen from their website, that they uh, cost as much as a training institute offer. But this also makes the companies which interviews the students build a strong reputations among students and universities. It showcases their culture, values, and mission through campus placements. But the disadvantage of this kind of campusing or the interviews of companies in a college is that everyone cannot get their jobs. It is very special, I would say, lucky. I previously said that the one talented they find, they give them a job. So to speak of that, if you want to get a job in college campusing, you would have to be talented and to be trained in various kind of skills that job would ask for. So those are the three ways I looked up to get a job. But by the time I don't get any, and but I had came across many kinds of funny incident for that. I will share you with the next video, because the video is on its last minutes and I cannot end the story of myself, so I had to get to a next part. I would share my incident. So let's enjoy the last minutes of this video by playing the game only.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. Here we are, safe and sound.
If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And for today, goodbye.